So we begin the third intuitive Kahoot. This man does something again and again. What action does he repeat? So we see a video of a man that has a hammer and he just keeps hitting, or hammering. So it's an interesting video. Our only options to choose from are eating and hammering. So it should be very obvious to almost all our potential audience. Hammering. Okay. Continually means very often or at frequent intervals. Please give me an example. So a frog croaking, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. A frog croaking. So we know that this is something that's happening often and at frequent intervals. So we're okay with that. We can choose that. The other option is an alarm blaring. Now, when I first thought of the example, an alarm blaring, I just thought of something that was not having frequent intervals. A steady sounding alarm, something like this. But there are alarms that are continual, that are more like beep, 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 beep. So this wasn't the best example. So something that was not continual that we could compare and contrast with. Now, instead of choosing a frog croaking, we could have continued to use our example of the man hammering. The reason why I chose to use frog croaking, I want to make a bigger leap. I thought my audience could handle it. But if they're the type that they're just not going to get that, we could absolutely go with another baby step in order to process this information. So let's go to the next one. The man is hammering continually, but not standing continually. Why is standing not continual? And we've got that video back of the man hammering. And we've also introduced a new word, in a sense, continual. So we changed the form of continually. Instead of an adverb, now it's an adjective. So why is standing not continual? One possible answer is standing is continual, but we already said it isn't. So that just can't be. It doesn't make sense. We believe the question, so we're going to ignore that. Our only realistic answer is because there is no stopping and restarting. Okay, so he's doing something. He's always standing, but he isn't always hammering. So there does seem to be a difference. And we've forced our user to see that and to press the button, which makes the most sense. So let's press that button because there is no stopping and restarting. So standing is not continual, but of course the question may linger, is there another special word instead of continual? Blank means to occur without stopping and starting, like standing. And we know in our last example, it wasn't continual, so it's probably this other thing, continuous. So we can go ahead and hit continuous. And then on the next slides, we can continue to work with continuous.